As we continue to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, we want to call your attention to a success story in the San Gabriel Valley. It's a family-owned and operated restaurant started by immigrants more than a century ago. A tradition of family, pride in the community, and a notion of hard work, their ingredients for success.
Who's the boss?
No discussion, no hesitation, no doubt about it. 93-year-old Alice is the matriarch of the Mijares dynasty, now 105 years in business and going strong. Arlene, Tina, and Tom know without their mom, Alice, there would be no Mijares restaurant in Pasadena.
You've worked here from the time you were 12 years old.
30 years as a waitress. 30 years.
Were you a good waitress?
Oh, my God. We had this. Yeah.
The best?
And before Alice, there was her mother, Jesusita, who lived the motto, Mi casa, su casa. My home is your home.
My mother would deliver the tortillas
On Central Market.
and tamales. And then people would start bringing their dishes in, and my grandmother would make enchiladas and anything, rice, beans.
From there, it quickly grew. Mijares has been in the heart of Pasadena for decades. Tucked away on Palmetto Drive, Mijares is one of those places, if you grow up in the San Gabriel Valley, you just know.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Well, it used to be enchilada, but now it's a tamale.
Mine is a chicken enchilada because I love our red sauce.
Known for its authentic home-style Mexican food that, according to Alice and Arlene, shaped the food scene here in Southern California from day one.
The late Ray Marshall that started the Acapulco restaurants, he went to my grandmother and said, Jesusita, would you teach me how to make your enchiladas and your beans and your rice? I'm starting a Mexican restaurant. My grandmother said, sure.
In the late 70s, Mijares was destroyed by an arson fire. To this day, still unsolved.
Did you lose everything? What was
Everything. My grandmother was in the hospital for a couple of weeks. And that's when she was determined, and she went to my mother and said, Alicia, you will rebuild the restaurant.
And rebuild she did, but stayed with a style that was core to the success of Mijares.
Because my grandmother came to this country and with her mortar and pestle, she insisted that we continue to use our mill, our molino, with the great big volcanic stones that grind the masa, the corn for the tamales and the tortillas.
Those volcanic stones clearly an integral part of the cooking today. After the fire in '79, Alice remembers the struggle to rebuild, how banks were less than enthusiastic about lending.
He used to come home crying. A lovely man that used to come and eat here. And he would come in and say, Alice, don't feel like that. Let's go look for money.
No, she was determined with zero money to rebuild a restaurant.
With a little help and a lot of determination, Alice rebuilt Mijares, bigger, expanding the original footprint, now with the capacity to seat 600.
If you could pick one word that would describe how you've gotten through some of the tough times, what would it be?
I think luck, and people are satisfied.
Alice, like so many of her generation, is made of tough stuff. Maybe she's not waiting tables like she did for 3 decades, and maybe she's not physically at the restaurant every day. But her influence is still present through the generations of family who work there and the customers who know Alice.
Over 100 years in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing these days.
It's amazing.
It's still really a family-run business from top to bottom.
Absolutely.
By the way, 105 years to be exact. A couple of weeks ago, a longtime customer called Arlene, asked if he could name his racehorse Alice Mijares. Great compliment. Clearly, he thinks that's a winner. I love that story. I just heard that one.
That's fantastic. How are the margaritas, by the way?
A+.
I mean, everything looked good.
A+.
Can't go wrong with anything. Oh, that food looked
Figured they were.
delicious. Yeah.
All right.
Dinner time, too, for everyone.